Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making some potato ricotta gnocchis, and I've got a little fresh chives from my garden. Decided to maybe some tomatoes, a medley of tomatoes, some ricotta, extra ricotta, make it a little creamy, fresh garlic, butter, and some Parmesan. Over here, as far as the gnocchis, I've got my flour, 3 ounces of flour, 2 egg yolks, about 7 ounces of ricotta. We've got a little extra flour here just for mixing, and I've got 14 ounces of Yukon Gold potatoes that I went ahead and boiled because I think you probably know how to do that. But it's just, I boiled them about 16-17 minutes. Start them in cold water. Once they came up to a boil, cook them for another 15 to 16 minutes. And let them cool enough just so I can peel the skin off. So you can see they're peeling very well. I love the Yukon Golds because they're so nice and buttery and creamy. So we've got our peels. Let's put that over there. Then I've got my ricer. Now, do you have to peel the potatoes? If you want to put them through the ricer, yeah, you need to peel the potatoes. So I've got my ricer here. I'm going to put the potatoes into here, and I'm just going to press them out right onto my board here. Make a little pile of you can see the steam coming off of them, so you can see they're still a little warm. So we'll use our spatula here, clean off the outside. And we want to get the rest of this potato from in here. Now if I had the skin on it, there'd be no way that any of this would pass through the ricer. So the whole idea of it is it's going to make the gnocchis nice and light. Alright, so rice off to the side there. All right, so we're going to make a little mound of our potatoes here, and then we're going to take our ricotta, little flour, mix the flour into here. I'm going to get a little mixture of the ricotta and potatoes first. And we're going to add our egg yolks. And just going to do just a little pinch of salt here, a little more flour. I've got my bench scraper, and I'm going to fold this together. Just want to get everything incorporated. And it's going to be a relatively soft dough. So this is my measured amount of flour here that I want to add in. We'll keep on mixing this. You can do this right on the tabletop. Right on your countertop, that would work fine. I just like to do it on my cutting board because it's large enough to fit it, and then I don't have to worry so much about cleaning off the tabletop or countertop. All right. As you see, we got a nice smooth dough here. It's not too sticky. And if we need to dust it with a little more flour, we can do that. So now we're going to take this and divide it into 4 sections. And I'm going to let some of this rest a little bit. All right. So we've got our gnocchi dough. It's a soft dough here. So we're going to take this and we want to roll it out to about a 3/4 inch round log. They end up going to the countertop, but I can always cut this. Just roll it out. All right, so we got about a 3/4 inch log here. And this is my little gnocchi roller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bench scraper and just cut these into little pillows. Then I take my little gnocchi roller, and you can just hold it like this. And you put these on and roll them across onto a flour tray. So those gnocchis that you see, that bowl of gnocchis that you get when you order them, sometimes they're made like this. Grandma used to make them. Never really appreciated it quite as much as what I do now. So we're going to take these, and I actually saved the water that I had the potatoes in. And once I get all these done, we're going to take some of these and we'll boil them, and we'll start that. I'll show that to you. But right now we're going to go ahead and roll some of these out. So we'll come right back and show you what the finished product is. We'll use part of these now, and then I'll put the rest of the tray in the freezer, let them freeze hard, and then we can put them into bags, and that way if we need a small meal, we can just pull them out, throw them in the boiling water. But we're not to the boiling water yet. We'll show you that in just a little bit. All right, so got my boiling water here, and I've got some gnocchis. So I'm going to go ahead and put them into the boiling water. Add them into there. All right, so I'm going to let those boil. Then over here, I've got my pan, got it heating up. And we're going to add some butter into there. So I got a little bit of butter here. I'm not going to add all this, but it's really to taste. You could use olive oil or corn oil, vegetable oil, whatever. Whatever your choice is. So we're going to add just a little bit of butter into here. And I'll let that melt. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And then I also have some fresh chopped garlic. So I'm going to add some of this into it. I love fresh garlic. going to let that go for just a short second here. Garlic starting to brown just a little bit, so before it gets too much, add the tomatoes in. So you can see the gnocchis have come up to the surface. They're floating now. So really not much time at all. Tomatoes and garlic and butter is all about ready. So we're going to scoop our gnocchis here. Go ahead and put them into our pan. Saute these a little bit. Now, I had a little extra ricotta, so I'm going to add some ricotta into here just to cream it out a little bit. And we're going to do just a little bit of our water from the gnocchis. Got my bowl. A little bit of fresh chives. And I have a little bit of Parmesan. All right, how about some cracked black pepper? There's your meal. We'll show you all the, got the meal right here. And then this is the rest of the gnocchis. We're going to take these and freeze them, and I'll put them into bags. All right, well, thanks for joining us in my kitchen. We'll see you next time.